Hi friends, welcome to English Study Point. Today in this video lecture I am going to discuss important previous year question from a verse play by Dharamveer Bharti, and this play is titled as Andha Yug. So this is your previous year question, which says, how do the characters in Andha Yug themselves influence the paths that their lives take? Give examples. Andha Yug, written by Dharamveer Bharti, is a modern Hindi play that reinterprets the epic Mahabharata, focusing on the novel and on the moral and philosophical dilemmas faced by its characters. So this play takes the ancient Indian story of Mahabharata and try to present it in a new way. And also we see that this play is more focused on highlighting about tough moral and ethical questions the characters must confront. The title translates to The Blind Age, symbolizes a world engulfed in moral ambiguity where the pursuit of power and adherence to dharma lead to tragic consequences. Here we get to see that the blind age here represents a time filled with unclear right and wrong actions, and here characters try to seek power while trying to follow their duties, means dharma, which results in sad outcomes for the characters. The play explores themes of fate, free will, justice, and the complexity of human relationships against the backdrop of the great Kurukshetra war. So from this point, we get to see that this play try to talk about topics like destiny, choice, fairness, and the challenges of relationships between people. And we see that all these particular topics or themes unfold during the significant war in the Mahabharata, which we describe as Kurukshetra war. And Bharti sheds light on the effects of individual choices and the interpersonal dynamics, illustrating how these choices shape their destinies. So here we see that the playwright shows, or he tried to show, how personal choices and relationships impact the characters' lives, and it showcases us that their decisions play a crucial role in determining their future paths. Now, from here onwards, actual answer starts. Sri Krishna offers insights that steer characters' actions. He influences Arjuna's perspective on duty, changing his psychological state during the war. This means Sri Krishna provides guidance that influences what the characters do, and also Krishna helps Arjuna understand his responsibilities, and in this way, Krishna alters how Arjuna feels and thinks during the battle. Drishtadyumna showcases leadership, affecting his followers' bravery. His decisions to face Duryodhana impacts true confidence in battle. This means that Drishtadyumna showcases strong leadership, which boosts the courage of his soldiers, and when Drishtadyumna chooses to confront Duryodhana, who is considered to be as an enemy, it increases the confidence of his troops in the fight. Arjun's internal conflict over fighting relatives highlight his moral dilemmas. This means that Arjun struggles with the idea of battling his own family, which shows the moral conflicts he faces. And Arjun's eventual resolve to fight shifts the tide of events, emphasizing personal growth. This means that Arjuna here tried to struggle with the idea of battling his own family, which shows the moral conflicts he faces. And then we see that Arjun's eventual resolve here. So when Arjun ultimately decides to fight, it changes the course of the battle and signifies his development as a character who is participating in the Kurukshetra war. From this point, we see Yudhishthira holds steadfast to honesty, leading to dire consequences for his side. His decisions create a moral framework that often leads to tough choices. which means Yudhishthira sticks to his values of truthfulness, which results in serious problems for his team. And also, his commitment to honesty sets a moral standard that forces him and others to make difficult decisions. Draupadi's trials ignite the Pandavas' determination, driving them towards retaliation. Draupadi's character influences the theme of honor that resonates through the narrative. So, what we see in this point is that the challenges Draupadi faces inspire the Pandavas to become more determined and seek revenge. And also, she experiences, means whatever she experiences, she undergoes in her life that try to highlight the importance of honor, which is considered to be as a key theme throughout the story. Karna's loyalty to Duryodhana, he serves as a tragic hero whose loyalty cost him dearly. His decisions based on friendship ultimately result in his downfall. So Karna's strong loyalty to Duryodhana portrays him as a tragic hero who faces great suffering, and also the choices Karna makes for the sake of his friendship lead to his eventual defeat and tragedy. Now, from here we see Duryodhana's ruthless ambition includes his quest for power, which ignites conflicts that lead to the war. Duryodhana's actions reflect how ambition can blind one to moral considerations. So, Duryodhana's strong desire for power causes disputes that result in the Great War, and also his pursuit of power causes him to overlook important moral values. Now, Shakuni's tactical manipulation, including his cunning schemes, manipulate events and he tried to impact the trajectory of the war. It creates inter-character animosities that lead to tragic outcomes. So, here we get to see that Shakuni uses clever plans to control situations, and he tried to significantly affect how the war unfolds, and his manipulations stir up hatred between characters, resulting in tragic events. Bhishma's oaths and sacrifices includes his vow of celibacy and loyalty to the throne, shapes family dynamics. His decisions based on his archaic sense of duty lead to tragic ends for many characters. So here Bhishma's commitment to remain single and serve the throne influences relationships within the family. His outdated sense of duty causes unfortunate outcomes for several characters. Gandhari's perspective of blindness, her emotional turmoil reduces her ability to act decisively. Her choices reflect the consequences of maternal attachment and denial. Gandhari's emotional struggles makes it difficult for her to make clear decisions, and the choices she make reveal the negative effects of her strong attachment as a mother and her refusal to accept reality. Here we see Vidura's practical wisdom acts as a moral compass but is often overlooked by others. His insights create opportunities for reflection, influencing other characters' paths indirectly. This means Vidura provides valuable guidance that others frequently ignore. His advice prompts others to think and influences their decisions in subtle ways. Uttara's awakening role represents a turning point for Arjun, prompting him to take action. Her journey illustrates the impact of innocence on motivating change. Here we see that Uttara's realization helps Arjun recognize the need to act decisively, and also Uttara's innocent perspective shows how purity can inspire transformation. Kunti's secrets and sacrifices shows her hidden truths which shapes her son's identities and destinies. Her past decisions echo in the moral dilemmas faced by the Pandavas. So Kunti's concealed past significantly influences who her sons become and their futures, and the choices Kunti made in the past resonate in the ethical challenges her sons encounter. At last, we see here Ashwathama's vengeful rage includes his desperate decisions, which culminate in irreversible consequences. Also, Ashwathama's transformation from a warrior to a villain highlights the impact of personal loss. So, Ashwathama's intense anger leads him to make choices that have permanent negative effects, and his change from a noble fighter to a wrongdoer shows how losing someone deeply can change a person. The character choices reverberate through the narrative, creating a tapestry of interconnected fates. It highlights how individual actions lead to profound collective consequences, showing the complexity of human relationships. So, from this point, we see that the decisions made by different characters affect each other, weaving their stories together, and the actions of one person can significantly impact the lives of many others. And this interconnectedness emphasizes the intricate, means complex and complicated nature of relationships among people. Then, with this video lecture ends here. Hope this video lecture will help you in your exams. Thank you.